Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Let me make sure that they're live in all the right places. I'm always nervous that I'm gonna not go live on the right stream. Yep, I went the right. This is the right one. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm always worried that like I'm not gonna select the right stream in the stream manager, in the broadcast manager on OBS. I always want to check it just to make sure that I'm live properly. Because if you don't select a stream whenever you go live, it like creates a new stream with everything blank. That's not going to be the link I gave everybody. Okay. What in the world? Okay. Oh. Let's go to the just chatting screen, shall we? Ta-da! Hello, everybody. What a week. Like, it's been stressful. Let me just message my friend real quick just to let them know. Okay. I know it's weird to be checking in with someone right before I start stream, but I was just thinking about like letting people know that I'm streaming. Know what? I don't know what, Silva. I don't know. I was just checking on a friend of mine who was going through some rough times. I was like, my brain went through this weird process of like let people know I'm on stream. Then I thought, oh, there's my friend. And then I'm like, oh, my friend's going through some hard stuff. So I should check on my friend. Not like be like, hey, you should come to my stream, but just be like, hey, how are you doing? And that's kind of where my brain went. But yeah, how was your week, Silva? How was your week of weekiness? Week week to week time. Same old, same old. Do you have any news about like your work schedule? I remember you mentioned about like they have you on this really bizarre work schedule, something about new reports and having to come into work earlier and all kinds of shenaniganry. Same old, same old. Same old, same old. Yeah. All right. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So, my week has been interesting. So, like, there's a lot of people under this roof. There's a lot of people living in this house right now. And like my roommate's girlfriend has like more or less kind of moved in. Um, and like she's cool. It's just trying to find space for everybody to fit because we were already so tight. Um, and this week we were trying to experiment, but the thing is, one of the other housemates' sibling is here with her baby. So we have an extra 2 people in the house, you know, the lady and the baby. So trying to make sleeping arrangements work is just very chaotic. It's very, very chaotic and stressful. Um, and every day that like the housing stuff just every day that like I deal with like struggling with space and stuff, I'm grateful for the people here who are so kind and patient with me. Um, but I also think about like, hey, I put in applications for housing stuff that should have come through by now. But that all got thrown a wrench in it by the pandemic, so it's just been literally a tight squeeze. Like this morning, my roommate's girlfriend rolled over and she was like half on top of me and I was like squished into the corner of the bed. And I'm like, and I had to like wake her up, be like, can you move? And she moved like 2 inches. And I was like, that's not a lot of space, but it's better than nothing, you know? Better than nothing. One of these days, I'm just gonna clear up space down here in the basement and get another air mattress and set it up down here. Yeah. But yeah, so this week's been a week of like just a lot of stress with trying to fit people places and like I think it's how do I put it? It is disconcerting to me whenever I come upstairs expecting to have a place to sleep and then there is no place to sleep for me. and then I have to like get someone to move or make or do something in order to make space in order to have somewhere to sleep. Um, maybe. There's not a lot of space in the basement because they've got like 2 houses worth of stuff stashed in the basement. Um, so there like stuff would have to be completely rearranged and moved around. It would take some doing. I'll just say that. It would take a lot of doing. Um, and I'm always hesitant to make big changes like that, right? Because like in the house we always talk about how we're going to be moving soon. We're looking for a new place. We're going to be moving somewhere soon. And so I don't want to make big changes or big investments. Uh because like might be like by the time we get that sorted, it might be time for us it might be time for us to move and find a new place, um which that's also slightly terrifying in and of itself. But like um well, no, not the air mattress. The air mattress is not the big investment. Those, depending on what kind of air mattress you get, it can be. That's like $50 to $70 for a good air mattress. um mhm. The thing is, I have to make space. The investment is going to be the time and effort in order to rearrange the basement in order to make space for it. Because right now, it took a lot of doing to rearrange the basement just to make space for my computer. Um, that took a lot of doing. Like I'm not sure if you fully grasp how much stuff is in this basement. Um, they have literally packed up 2 full houses into this basement. That's fair. That's fair, Silva. Um, it it's something to think about. Maybe if I got like a small cot or something. Okay, this is what's called, okay, this house is what's called a row home, which is where it takes up a very small amount of space on the property, and there are houses attached on the left and the right of the house. The house is in a row. Uh the houses are in a row, so that means the house is like a column. It just goes straight up. There is one set of rooms on the first floor. So like there's a big living room that turns into what's supposed to be a dining room and then a kitchen. And then there's stairs that lead upstairs to the 1 bedroom, the kind of closet area, and the 1 bathroom. We're fitting 11 people in here at the moment. Now that's counting 2 kids and 1 baby. But even counting just adults, that's still 8 people. There's one. There is 1 bedroom in this house. So this house is probably not meant to house more than 3 people. Oh, I have a lot of feelings. I've about the D&D situation. I have a lot of feelings. Like I'm honestly been researching alternatives to D&D Beyond because I don't want to suggest us move if I don't have a good solution set up for us to move to. You know what I mean? Because we're very reliant on D&D Beyond in our D&D group. Um, yeah. Um, Roll20 is a possibility. I talked to our DM about it, and he said he'd be willing to like get me to help him with managing certain things. He's not going to be able to manage like the um he's not going to be able to manage the maps without getting on a computer. And he said that like the way we're currently doing things, because the problem is our DM, whenever he's running the game, is running the game from his phone. Like that's one of the things we talked about, because he and I talked about it. He's running the game from his phone. And also, like if we were talking about leaving D&D Beyond, I think the one with the most at stake to lose is you, Silva, because you're the one who's invested all of that money into all of those books on D&D Beyond. Um, mhm. Like I think we so one of the commentators pointed out something with, because I've been following the OGL stuff because I love big corporate drama. I love watching rich and powerful people make absolute fools of themselves, right? So, which is probably a toxic trait, I will admit. That is probably not a healthy way to interact with the media and with the world, just deriving so much enjoyment from watching rich and powerful people make complete fools of themselves. Um, but ever since this entire thing dropped, I have been following it from the edge of my seat. Yes, absolutely. Like they and someone pointed out something really important, that we need WotC to understand that we are not members of the WotC community. WotC is a member of the TTRPG community. WotC is a member of the gaming community, and to understand that how that works mechanically. They're I haven't read the full thing of their defense, but I've watched some commentators break it down. I watched D&D Shorts' video that broke it down kind of line by line, or at least the version of it that was released. I've heard some people claiming that like it's being edited, so like keep track of your screenshots because they're editing it. But here's the thing: um, there's this thing referred to as the four corners rule or doctrine or idea, that anything that's not within the four corners of the page that you sign as part of your contract is not relevant to the contract. So they can say whatever they want in this announcement, but that doesn't mean anything until we see the new OGL. Yeah, they picked rules lawyers to pick a fight with. Um, and what what is astounding to me is also the yeah, yes. And so I don't know if you've been following this, but there have been multiple WotC employees that have been leaking documents and information and email. Well, I don't think they've been emailing other people, but they haven't been. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know what they've been leaking, but they have been leaking information left and right, which shows that there is rising resentment and distrust within their own building, right? There is some small rebellion brewing. Um, and like they're hoping that we're gonna stop being mad and that they can then push this through once we stop being mad. But as someone pointed out, there are still people who are mad at WotC for buying D&D in the first place. Like, if anyone is going to hold a grudge. Hey, Nabaru. Yeah, if anyone is going to hold a grudge, it's the gaming community. Well, I don't think a lot, like, a lot of the biggest influencers are making sure this stays relevant. And the one thing that a lot of people are wondering is like, where's Critical Role going to fall in this, right? Because Critical Role is, I believe, one of the companies that stands to make a big loss with these royalty things, right? And the thing that we need is that, like, we need some provision that OGL 1.0a won't be deauthorized and that it can't be deauthorized. Because as long as OGL 1.0a remains in effect, they can release whatever new OGL they want for their new D&D 6e 5.5 whatever, right? And if people don't like it, they're just gonna go back to 1.0a and just make more 5th edition content. Like, 5th edition is so stripped down, it's become more of an engine than an actual game. So it's a mess. If I see a large empty room, maybe with a random chest, would I trust it? Ooh. Ooh. That's an important question. If I see a large empty room with a random chest. So I think it would depend on where I see. I throw my hand axe at the chest to make sure it's a mimic. Yeah. I'm not, like, it would depend on what the norm is in the world I'm in, right? And so, like, we've been so conditioned by video games to say, if it's in a chest, it's finders keepers, you open the chest. Like, in so many video games, you will consistently go into other NPCs' houses, walk around, like, you just let yourself into NPCs' houses, talk to the NPCs, raid their trash cans and their closets, and find treasure chests and stuff inside their house to grab items from these NPCs, right? Which is not what would be expected in normal society. Normally you'd knock on the door, you talk to the person, and if they chose to give you an item in order to help you with your quest, then that would be on them. But, like, that's a lot to code. That's a lot of interaction. That's a lot of that's a lot of thought process, a lot of thought power beyond that, right? So it's just easier Right. Um, yes, only one mimic. Oh my gosh, I've seen that meme. I've seen that meme. You could do imagine if you made multiple rooms of the chest, but they were all completely safe, and then the fifth time out pops a high level boss. Yeah. So, um, there's this meme that's running around that's like a way to mess with your players. Is in the first session at the start of the game, you tell them that in your world there is exactly one mimic that the players will at some point interact with, right? No more, no less. Exactly one mimic. And then as the game goes on, the players then become nervous to touch anything because they're like, is this the mimic, right? Um and then you can mess with them by saying certain bottles and things are rattling around. There's some rustling coming from the pile of junk, and then you can say it's rats or mice or other verdant verm. I was trying to say rodent and vermin, and it came out verdant. Oh my gosh! So this YouTuber who does a lot of like storytelling things just he made a tweet earlier today. Level 200 mimic, yes. Yeah, this TTRPG content creator said already having people going onto my old videos and flaming me for liking D&D. Yeah, my bad, guys. You're right. I should have seen through time and space continuum. You're so right. And that's one of the things that I'm worried about is once people start getting into this angry mob mentality, it becomes really easy to lash out at all the wrong people. Um, like remembering that like the development team at WotC, there are people at WotC that care about this game, that care about this community, that want to be a part of, that want good things for this community. This is being pushed through by the suits at Hasbro and the executives at WotC, not the development team. And you also have to know there are obviously people at WotC that don't agree with this because all of these leaks we're getting are coming from somewhere. That place is leaking like a sinking ship. Yes, the level 200 mimic. Critical Role made a statement. What? They made it like 3 hours ago. The official Critical Role, Twitter. I just saw Critical Role was uh uh it looks like they said like I saw it was trending and it looks like they did something like 3 hours ago. Critical Role has always supported creators of game development in the tabletop space. We stand by our industry peers as well as anyone who takes a risk creating a new system or developing an original idea. The beauty of gaming comes from the opportunity to share inclusive, diverse, and compelling stories from a wide spectrum of creators. That's exactly why we launched our own game publishing company a few years ago, because we believe that broadening the field of creators boosts the entire industry. The success we've experienced is thanks to the passion and interest of the greater tabletop community, and we commit to fostering an environment that allows everyone the opportunity to easily share the stories they wish to tell. That's not a statement. They released a statement that says absolutely nothing. Like, okay, someone commented on it and was like, listen, there's NDAs, contracts, and Critical Role needs to consider the well-being of all of their employees. So Critical Role can't take a big stand with the community because they have so much to lose. Yeah. So it it's something. I guess I can't be. Someone did point out something. Critical Role recently developed their own they recently assembled their own game development company for their content. And someone commented on this post saying, "Hey, they're talking about supporting people creating new systems or developing an original idea. I wonder if this is hinting that they might be creating their own system to use for their game." Um, which that would be interesting. But I have to be happy with something. This is they're expressing support for the community in the only way they can without violating their contract. Is it what I wanted? No. What I would have liked would have been them saying, "Hey, we're not going to take D&D beyond we're not going to take D&D beyond uh sponsorships till this gets resolved, and we're looking at alternatives." Like that's what I would have liked. But I also acknowledge that in the real world, that was never, while it's what I would have liked, I acknowledge that it was not a very realistic desire because they have people they have to employ. They are a business and they have to look out for their best business interests. What I'm glad at is that it doesn't sound like they're making some kind of deal under the table. I was worried they were just going to be like, "Hey, we made our own deal, so we're not burdened by the new OGL," which I mean they very well might. Eh, it's something. It's a very sanitized something. Um, but it's something, and I guess you have to be happy with what you can get. You know what? Okay, I'm reading the comments. I'm reading the replies to this tweet, right? And someone is pointing out some very important things from reading between someone's pointing out some very important things that I missed. Key points, this person said, "That's exactly why we launched our own game publishing company." And key point number 2, "Commit to fostering an environment that allows everyone the opportunity to easily share the stories they wish to tell." So someone is theorizing that as soon as Critical Role's contract, whatever contract they have with D&D Beyond, because the D&D Beyond may have paid to sponsor them for like a certain XYZ number of sessions or whatever, that once that contract is up, that they might start making some big changes. So I guess it's like you have to read between the lines to get anything out of it. You have to read between the lines to get anything out of it. Which I'm not a big fan of. It's an absolute mess. But Silva, as for what we're gonna do about our game, I guess that might be something to talk to the group about. To see, because you never know, maybe people would be up for learning something new or trying something different. And I'll see what I can do to ease whatever transition we have to do. If we're doing a Roll20, I'll definitely help with managing that. I just haven't done D&D in Roll20 before, so I'm not entirely sure about how all the D&D stuff would work, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, let's get to what we are here for tonight, which is to end this week with giant robot action. Oh, by the way, Nabaru, how was your week? I was talking to Silva a bunch, but I didn't get a chance to really ask you how your week was, Nabaru. Binged manga and anime, so it was all right. Ooh, any standouts? Anything that was really noticeable that you binged this week? Ooh. On a list of possible D&D Beyond. Oh, Before Season 2 started. That's cool. I found a list of possible D&D Beyond alternatives. I will look. I'm gonna bookmark that and come back to it later. Okay. So let's get back down to some giant robot action. Boop, boop. Let's change up the music a little bit. Okay, alright, sorry about that. Sorry about all of that. Get going here. Boop. Yeah, sorry, my OBS crashed. But yeah, I didn't know Bofuri Season 2 had started. I thought you were still waiting for that to come out. Or were you waiting, Oh, so you're watching the new episodes. So I'm curious, do you watch the new episodes of Bofuri as they air? Or are you waiting for the season to end and then binge the whole thing? Okay. Wait and watch multiple episodes at once, but some I can't wait on. Oh, really? So like, what is it you can't wait on? Before Tensor Slime 3000 for examples. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's test this against the next target, and then I'll see what I need to do differently. Nocturne. He prefers close-range combat with his and is adept with a blade. A favorite tactic. Makes use of his core's overboost function to gain ground on his opponent, where upon his fury is unleashed, he's quick to anger, especially if struck by another's blade. He's got rockets, anti-missile system, looks like a shotgun. I'm curious what laser blade that is. This might not go well. Ow. Okay, alright. Bipedal legs not working. Alright, looks like we're changing up strategy here. No, that wasn't working. I need, usually because I'm reading the manga, I gotta know how all it's happening. I feel that. What am I overweight on? I'm overweight on... Oh, wow, that's heavy. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm a little curious if this improved mobility is going to be enough to help me with this fight. I might have to lean into it, go back to the track legs, and do the grenade cannon, because that works so well. come on. Oh. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. That almost didn't work. I had to maintain my distance really well for that. $80K credits. The credit output for this is ridiculous. A highly skilled sniper with rock-steady aim. Once she's acquired her target, it's rare that they escape her withering attacks. Outside of the arena, she's known for her pleasant and friendly demeanor, but once a match starts, it's down to business. So what do we got here? We've got rocket launchers. I have no clue what that is. Sniper rifle, blade. Is that an anti-missile system? And alright, let's see what you got, AC Swift. I still haven't named my armored core because I keep changing it. Where is this thing shooting at me from? Oh, this thing... Is this thing some kind of ECM? Because I can't hold it, I can't target it. It's not on my radar at all. Okay. That was almost bad. Oh my gosh. Like, just keep staying directly above me. Ooh, that was close. It was kind of close. I took a lot of damage. That thing just kept staying above me. It was using some kind of ECM to make me unable to lock onto it. $100K. Okay. I got new mail. Cool. Valkyrie. Oh, that's the one I just fought. That was a good match. I had no idea you were such a capable pilot. Take care from here on, as I'm sure you've gotten his attention by now. All the pilots above this point share a certain amount of respect for him. Your upcoming fights won't be easy. I look forward to seeing you in action. Good luck. With who? Is it like some kind of warning from the leader? Ooh, story development. Yeah. Is there some kind of arena story too? Did I get the notice of... Did Senpai notice me? This one's got... looks like he's got the laser rifles. Those look like machine gun arms. Anti-missile system. Overboost core. Quad leg. He thrives on delivering a dramatic coup de grace at the end of each match and views AC combat as an intricate and deadly art form. He is most content when both opponents fight at 100% and the battle takes on a life of its own. Let's see what you got, Harlequin. Ooh, that was close. That could have gone either way there. That was really tight. Ooh. Oof. I'm getting enough that I can buy most of the parts. Okay. Fanfare, AC Intrepid. Looks like he's got shotgun, howitzer, rockets, vertical missiles. This one's going to be a doozy. Perfectly happy to wait out his opponent. Fanfare's AC is built to take whatever they can dish out, and then some. He win matches by never panicking and waiting until the other pilot slips up before moving in for the kill. The tactic serves him well. I don't know if I'm going to have enough ammo to take down something with this much armor, because he's got a lot of armor on that. That was a very tight fight. Ah. If he'd hit me with another branch of those rockets, I would have been dead. Ooh. $300K. We're almost to the top. I'm at V2, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 people to make it through before I get to the top of the arena. That is huge. I don't think I've ever beaten the arena in an Armored Core game. All right. I wonder if there's a maximum amount of credits you can have. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a rocket launcher. Okay. Let me grab this. Just grabbing some random weapons I might need for other permutations or builds. Auxiliary booster for quick turns. Okay. There we go. I don't know if there's a maximum amount of money, but I wanted to... Alright. Who's the next victim? Our opponent, Grand Chief. Ooh, this is a problem. This Raven is a firm believer in a well-armored AC equipped with heavy weaponry. His unit's able to withstand a great deal of punishment and meshes well with his combat style, which is to bring a daunting amount of firepower to bear as fast as possible. That's a lot of missiles. Those are missile arms. I don't know if I can fight this without an anti-missile system equipped. This will be interesting, but it's not going to be very fast. So I might be able to get behind it. Had to Ultra Instinct that last match. What in the world? only cut through half of his armor. Holy cow. This dude just stayed in the air. Okay, gonna have to make some changes. Okay. Okay. Let's try something a little different. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but just gonna try shooting him. See if I can hit him before he moves. Nope, okay. He's constantly flying, so the grenade cannons is not a solution. He's constantly flying. Alright, let me get a lighter core. Oh, this might be where I get stuck. Hey, Okusen, good to see you. Well, we've been sorry, I didn't even see that you'd gotten back to me on Discord. Sorry. Oh, that seems like you're making great progress. Yeah, so I'm climbing up I've got like 4 people left in the arena before I'm like top of the arena. And so I am understandably hitting some bumps in the road. I'm hitting some pretty rough bumps in the road with this. Like, I'm fighting an enemy that is somehow. I'm changing it up in order to see what I have to do in order to defeat these opponents. It looks completely different than it did 2 seconds ago, or 5 minutes ago. I'm still, so I normally, for the first hour, from like 9 to 10 p.m. EST, I normally try to do arena, and then after that, like, see what I mean? I've only got 4 people left. But this thing, it just fires tons of missiles and it flies constantly. It is constantly flying. And like, trying to get a lock on it is such a challenge. This might be one where I have to break the mold and decide to do the oh. See what I mean? He just flies around and rains down missiles on me. That exceed orbit didn't do enough for me. Yeah, he just flies around, and like trying to maintain a lock on him is so hard because I have to use my bumpers, my L1, R1, L2, R2 in order to move my targeting circle. So it is an absolute nightmare. That one. Yes, the last inevitable missile coming at me in slow motion. So these are the legs that he's using. What's this thing weak against? Energy attacks, really, okay. How's this cooling? Cooling's alright. Let's try that. What we got here? All right, so we've got that. Okay. Now we'll try this a little differently. See how this one performs. This one might be where I end the arena run tonight and go to missions. I have to come up with some kind of a different strategy. Or do I do the goofy thing and just change where we're fighting, so we fight somewhere that's more suited to me, so we can't fly around everywhere? I need something that's gonna. Let me retry that. I was doing all right till I ran out of ammo in my Oh my gosh, that vertical missile, that slow-moving vertical missile. Oh my gosh. So I need the I'm good till my anti-missile system runs out of ammo. I need, okay, what? I need something with, what targeting reticle is this? Wide and shallow. I need something with wide and shallow targeting that is better for this. Could do a rapid fire machine gun. What's this? A handgun? Let's try this machine gun. Alright, let's see how this works. I haven't used any of the energy shields, so I have no idea how useful it's going to be. Ooh, I almost won that fight. I'm gonna retry that. I got really close in the last fight. I just wonder. I want to try one last thing before I go back to doing missions. Oh, I was doing that with. Oh dear. All right, now I gotta try it again. I was doing that with no optional parts installed. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I just barely pulled through that. That was glorious. Chat, that was close. That was real close. $400,000 credits. Holy cow. All right, so I'm at the top of B rank, so I've just got the three A rankers. Missiles, side missiles, shotgun, howitzer, EO. A rare mission participant, his efforts are directed solely towards improving his standards in the arena. The AC he pilots is designed to adapt to changing battle conditions and does so effectively. His rivals are never given a moment's pause. Those are the missiles that fire, the back missiles that fire 4 missiles per lock-on. Wondering if I'll be able to take him on. Alright. Okay. Alright, now let's get to the missions. Okay. I do like this black color. Could do bright pink. Bright pink looks cool. Let's do yellow. I like yellow. Yes, it's a banana mech. That last fight was so intense. I didn't know if I was gonna pull it off. All right. Oh, we got destroy Kisaragi forces. Destroying them. Okay. By Mirage, destroy all enemy forces. This is probably one where I get paid based on the number of things I destroy. I'll take the Mirage one because I want to get more Mirage brownie points.
Contingent of armed units have violated our jurisdiction and entered Treen City by force. We're sending you there to root them out.
Okay.
Your presence is required as Treen's Normal Defense Detachment is away on joint training exercises with counterparts from Crest Industry.
Ah, something might be a trap.
Obviously took advantage of this. We speculate that the intruders are somehow tied to Crest Industry but lack proof. No matter, they will be dealt with as we see fit.
Okay.
We We've assigned an AC to work with you on this mission and will compensate both of you based on the number of enemy units each destroys.
All right, so I have no choice in the matter. I have to work with Fnatic. Okay. I think I fought this dude already. Let me see something. Fnatic. Yes, I did fight this dude. Oh, girl. With her one-eyed icy stare, the distinct red eye patch. This IC's pilot makes quite a first impression. She never works alone when taking on mission assignments, and while not a superb pilot, her skill level can safely be rated above average. Okay. I remember fighting her. She had the machine guns and the slug cannon. Okay. Yes, a cat icon with one eye. Why does this give me an estimated success rate of 24%? Have a little bit more faith in me, game.
We've arrived at the combat area, deploying AC.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Raven, attack me, will you? Red Eye shut off our identification transponder. She's turning on you. Attack.
Oh, I'm dead. Alright. Mushoku Tensei, yeah. Something like that. I'm gonna see if maybe I can keep her from turning on me if I don't shoot her. Because my EOs accidentally targeted
Arrived
her.
at the combat area, deploying AC.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Raven, let's work together.
Taking a lot of damage, and I haven't killed one of these things yet. Okay, got one down. Hold on. I just remembered something. There we go. Okay. Now this should be a little bit easier to deal with. I was like, why is this so hard? Why is my targeting box so small? I just have trouble targeting them.
You've arrived at the combat area, deploying AC.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Raven, let's work together.
That was close. That almost took me out. Okay, 2 down.
What's wrong? You're falling behind!
Oh, shut up. That was my kill.
I'm picking up something. It's an enemy transport.
Okay. I took out a decent number of them.
All enemy units destroyed. Good work.
Alright.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal
That was
mode.
pretty... That was an okay mission. $9,000. That was an S rank mission? What? Look at that, chat. Look at that. S rank mission, and all I walk away with is 9K. I think that might be my first S rank mission. Thank you, Nabiru. Ooh, I got new mail. Ooh, new parts. Reckless action of the controller's army, the skirmishes along the corporation's lair is in a state of total chaos. The damage being caused by the controller's army is especially severe. Not only have they targeted corporate facilities, but also equipment vital for maintaining Laird's infrastructure. We've received reports indicating that Mirage is developing a program that will enable direct access to the controller. Perhaps they are working on this to address Laird's current situation, though the exact reason is unknown. Imagine if failing a mission altered the story rather than letting you just do a do-over. Actually, failing the mission, I'm using save states in order to save scum. If you fail a mission, you just, like, it just moves on with the story. So, and you just go into debt. You could, I guess, theoretically fail your way through every mission and go from beginning to end of the game. So the exact reason is unknown. Okay. A new addition to our product lineup is an AC leg part. Oh, there's a new leg. We provide this only to those who have gone out of their way to support us. Please check the shop. Okay. Mirage is consistently working to improve our products. Through aggressive investment in new technologies, our company boasts some of the best AC parts in all of Laird. So, in the old Armored Core games, before this one, right? If you went into enough debt from failing enough missions, you would unlock a part, or you would unlock this thing called Human Plus, which gives you these kind of bonuses that you can fight with. And now in order, so you would have to go into so much debt that you essentially sell your body to science, get this surgery, and it gives you superpowers. And so that was a strat people would use, was they would just keep failing in the old games. They just keep failing the first mission over and over again, because I think in that game you needed to survive to succeed. They would just keep failing the first mission over and over again in order to yeah, that does sound like real life. But yeah, now in order to get that, you have to beat the game, and then you have to complete different challenges to give different powers. Our company boasts some of the best AC parts in all of Laird. Equipping inadequate parts when heading into battle will leave you at a disadvantage. It's always better to stay on top of new developments and thereby gain the upper hand. So that let me know that they put a new leg part in. I wonder what the new leg part looks like. Let's take a look at the shop. What was the name of that other leg? Hold on, I didn't even look at what the leg part name was. MLMX Edge. That was AC leg part MLL MX Edge. Okay. Let's see if that leg part's any good. Oh, this one. Well, mid-load capacity model. Oh, okay. It looks cool. It's expensive. Doesn't have much cooling. Got decent weight. That's definitely a mid-range design. I like mid-range machines, but I've just been relying on this heavyweight machine to get me through. Oh, so I still have to do the destroy Kisaragi forces. Okay. So I gotta do a mission for Crest.
It appears that the remnants of Kisaragi's forces are gathering at the Grand Line facility.
Oh yeah, we helped them storm that.
Having them all in one location is preferable to tracking them down individually. We must not let this opportunity pass us by.
Okay.
The only problem is assembling a force in time to deal a decisive blow.
Oh, I guess that's where I come in.
So as not to miss this chance, we've opted to employ a Raven. You'll be accompanied by another AC to ensure that the mission is a success.
S enemy. Static man. Oh, these are new. New things appeared on the list. Where did these come from? Where'd these new ones come from the list? Are these the ones that are like really hard? First in ground combat tactics. Yep, this is this one. Discontent with his polished upbringing, this pilot immersed himself in the criminal underworld, eventually rising to a position of wealth. He accepts missions based solely on their monetary value, and greed rules his every waking hour. He was a slight pain in the butt. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry for the delay on that. I was talking to my roommate about some stuff. All right, so this is the one that's working with me on this mission, Static Man. Okay. Thank you, Nabiru.
It appears that the remnants of Kisaragi's forces are having them all in one location is preferable to track.
All right.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
They're moving more units into the facility. Be careful.
I'll hold this area. You head in.
Okay, so I just came from there, so there's doors left and right.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
I like having a detailed mapping unit. Hey, Doxus, nice to see you. I'm doing all right. Playing some Armored Core. Oh, geez. I might be about to fail this mission, though.
Are there more?
Situation under control. Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Where do I go from here? But how was your week, Doxus? You do anything exciting?
Raven. Firm. Radio.
Oh, I'm probably about to fail this mission.
Defense is damaged. Halting combat and returning to base.
All right, that was brutal. Let's try this again. But yeah, we're playing some video games, Doxus. So let's see, what can I do? Let's see if I can. Was working on your zoo sculpture the entire day, helping some tourists and locals, spending time relaxing and planning to meet my family in Athens. Oh, that's really cool, Doxus.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
They're moving more units into the facility. Be careful.
I'll take care of the ones inside. You hold the rest off here.
Okay.
The gate locked. I'm trapped. Are you clear? I'm moving further in. I released the lock. Get in here.
The signal is breaking up. Please go assist.
I haven't seen my family in a very long time, and I've decided to see them again. That's good. I'm glad that you get a chance to spend time with your family.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Alright, I'm gonna save state here in case this gets messy. So did you do anything special when you saw your family? Did you all like go on a picnic or something?
surprised you made it. Watch it. This guy is good. Looks like I've still got it.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat.
Oh, you didn't do it yet? Okay. Do you have any plans to do anything special whenever you see your family? Like, are you gonna like go to a picnic or a cookout or something?
I'm surprised you made it. Watch it. This guy is good. Looks like I've still got it.
Nope, I'm dead.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and return.
I might have to redo this mission. Planning to have a traditional Greek dinner together. So what's part of a traditional Greek dinner? I'm curious, what's part of a traditional Greek dinner? I don't.
I'm surprised you made it. Watch it. This guy is good. Looks like I've still got it.
Oh,
Defenses.
gotta change something up with that mission. Not sure, but I'm gotta change something up for this mission. Let's see what we got here. Legs, energy drain. Ooh, this one looks pretty good. $25. Losing 1,000 AP, that's rough. Olives and olive oil, especially homemade, grilled meat, fresh fish, octopus, moussaka, eggplant, or potato-based dish with ground meat. Dolmade and Tara Masalata. That sounds exciting. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. I think we're gonna... We made a lot of progress. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that mission. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like you have a lot of stuff planned. I like eggplant. I realize that's not the most exciting way to refer to that, but like that's the best thing I can say is that I like eggplant. Head over to the just chatting screen and start unwinding. Changing the playlist over to some lo-fi as we unwind for the night. Okay, quite the wall there. Next week, got to figure something out about how to beat that mission. What weapons or gear I got to bring in order to make that mission work. So, well, tonight was fun. We talked a lot about gaming stuff. Yeah, eggplant can taste really good when it's cooked properly. So, I'm a vegan, so I don't eat anything that comes from animals. So, like, eggplant is something that I do enjoy when it's cooked really well. And I also, I'm not super fond of olives, but like I've eaten them before and I've enjoyed them before. But I think it might just be also that I haven't had them fresh. Like I haven't had homemade olive oil before. All right, Selva, good night. We're just winding down here ourselves. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the lurk. Always appreciate talking with you, but we could talk more later. Olives very important to us Greeks. Almost every dish has at least olives in them. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a lot of different ways you can use olives. Well, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. Normally I like to, I don't know what time it is there, but where I am, it just turned 11 p.m. So normally I like to chit chat with people, just kind of have a thing where we just chit chat about stuff and whatever, going from 11 to 11:30. So I'm definitely interested to hear more about your cooking stuff and it's there are different types of olives, right? Okay. Because I feel like I've seen there's green olives and like black olives. Are there other types of olives besides that, or are those the main two? We only use Kalamata olives here, but sometimes we use different olives. Oh, okay. I've never heard of Kalamata olives. Do they have like a distinct flavor or like scent to them? Yeah, let me see if there's anything cool to talk about on Twitter. What else is trending? Give me something. Tastes fruity and bitter. Ooh, that's interesting. There's more of the Dungeons and Dragons drama and stuff. Why is Valorant trending? Why is Peter Griffin trending? Why is Peter Griffin trending? Let's see what we got. Oh, I guess it's just memes. People just have been posting lots of memes about Peter Griffin recently. Okay. And it got to being trending. That's funny. So are Kalamata olives grown? Is that like a locally grown thing? For dinner I use these olives and put them on grilled eggplant with fish. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Kalamata olives are from Greece actually, and we of course use them a lot. Oh, okay. So it's like using a local variety. That's really cool. So I remember you mentioned before, Doxus, that you were working on said you were working on a sculpture. You mentioned before we started talking about olives and food, that you're working on a Zeus sculpture. How long have you been working on that? Oh, you've been working on that one for 2 years. So, do you have any idea when you'll be done with it, or are you just gonna just keep going and just see whenever it gets done? Like, whenever I'm curious. Like, I know whenever I start a writing project, right? I have some idea of when I'm gonna be done with each stage of the project, right? I may not always hit my goals, may not always hit my timetables, my schedules, but I have some inkling of an idea. There is no limit? Okay. Okay. Maybe there's a chance I'll finish it this year, but I doubt it. Oh, okay. Or 40% or 50% done? Oh, wow. So I'm curious, like, since you're not doing this for like, you're not on a timetable, you're not on a schedule about when you're gonna get done with it. Um, do you like, do you live off of your art? Like, do you live off of selling your art, or do you have another job or thing that you do to like pay the bills? I'm not trying to like pry too much. I was just curious. I'd love to learn more about I'd love to learn more about my viewers. Most time you work at the market, but you work as a chef time to time, which would which would definitely explain your extensive knowledge of fine cooking. Greek cuisine's really good when done right. I think that can be said for a lot of cuisines, like um a lot of food types and cultures have like some variety of fine dining that can be really good when done right. And I think doing being able to do cooking and all of that stuff really well is both a skill and an art. Um, well, I mean, you can have, but it's both like mathematical skill, like, you know, of knowing this much of this much of this, and like, but there's also like that artistic inspiration in order to be able to come up with, or to creatively put together dishes and meal plans and things in order to blend flavors in unique and expressive ways. And it's always impressed me. I grew up eating a lot, well, because I was overweight. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to dream of being a competitive eater. So I ate tons of food, but then as I learned more about what it takes to be a competitive eater, I realized that I didn't have what it takes. I was just overweight. Um, but like my uncle does. My uncle is a professional chef, and I remember he would, for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, uh, he would put together these huge spreads of food, um, and it was always so exciting to see what thing he was going to blend together perfectly and put together and cook and grill and roast. In my childhood, I mostly ate my parents' cooking, especially my mother's cooking. It tasted so good that I sort of missed it while I left Athens. Oh, okay. A chef in training needs testers. Yeah. Uh, I was the taste tester for one who was in culinary school, so I know the feeling. You probably tasted a lot of weird things. Oh my gosh, the furnace is blowing the skunk air again. Smells like I'm living a much more interesting life than I actually am. My childhood was pretty okay for the most part until I went to high school. I was one of those students who threw firecrackers everywhere during. What? Doxus? That sounds exciting, actually. Throwing firecrackers everywhere. Okay. So, why did you just enjoy causing some chaos and enjoy the excitement of it all? I'm curious, what inspires someone to throw around. My friend of mine blew up a toilet with a firecracker in high school. Originally, I was supposed to do it, but then he decided to do it himself. I've heard about that, and I've always wondered exactly how that works, because like in my head, I'm just like, wouldn't the water in the toilet put out the firecracker? like that's just where my head goes. That's just where I'm like, what am I, you know? But I guess like it's something I've never done, but I've always heard about people blowing up toilets with firecrackers. And I've wondered when they say blow up the toilet, does the firecracker literally like crack the ceramic of the toilet? If there are enough fumes, it can happen fast. Okay. Oh my gosh. This VTuber Punkalope just posted her schedule and it's just her saying, I stream when I want, schedules are for nerds. The longer it takes, the more anxious one gets, as you can't go check on it. Do you speak from experience, Naberu? Have you blown up a toilet with a firecracker? Where would you get the firecrackers? Were there like stores that you could just buy firecrackers from? Like here in the US, most of the time. Oh, watched a lot of Mythbusters. Okay, Naberu. Here in the US, a lot of places have laws against getting certain types of fireworks or firecrackers, and only certain states have places where you can buy them year round. Other places have pop-up shops around Independence Day. Our Independence Day is July 4th, and that's when we do a lot of the fireworks and firecrackers. So when you were growing up, stores sold them. Okay. That's really interesting, Doxa. I had students ask me if I had a lighter or if I got any firecrackers. Oh no. So it's funny because like from what you've told us about yourself, Doxis, with your dedication to art and to sculpting, I pictured you as this more like you're one of the ones who pull the fire alarm. Wow, it's really cool to learn more about my audience and learn more about my viewers, because like when you first came to the stream and you were talking about Greek history and about your how much you love your Greek heritage and about sculpting and painting, I took you as like I was expecting this kind of like very refined, not noble, but like maybe like very like not goody two shoes, but almost. But then now you're telling us that you're also kind of a hellion, a wild troublemaker that pulls fire alarms and throws firecrackers everywhere. And that's really cool to learn about this. Oh, you were wild, but you're not anymore. Okay. parents almost kill me for those things I did in school. They almost turned me into gyro. Oh no. Is it gyros or gyros? Or is it gyros? I realize that there's no way for you to tell me because there's not an auditory communication with chat, but... Ah. The G is silent. So it's gyros? Gyros? The old saying people have of we did a lot of dumb stuff as kids. Yeah, something like that. Did you hear did you all hear about that dude who like made who spent like $1,000 in like cloud computing processing time in order to create an AI companion, and he based it on the VTuber Mori Calliope, and he was like, I don't watch VTubers at all. She just seemed like a good person to base the personality of my AI waifu companion thing on. Gyros. Okay. Okay. And that's just really, really an interesting take for that. Yeah, that was interesting. But then after going through all of that, the dude like deleted his after going through all that trouble to make an AI waifu, he deleted it. Yeah, AI art is, it's frustrating how complex it is, because like it's theft of other people's art, like, and now like Adobe, what was it, Adobe Premiere, right, it's good as, it's fun as like an experiment to like goof around and to use for references if you can't get a picture down of what you want your thing to look like, right? So it makes a good but yeah, but you don't call it original, you don't sell it, you don't claim it as your own because no one made it. Like there was the whole thing, I don't know if this is a thing in Greece, but there's a thing in America that says that something can't be copyrighted unless it was made by a person. So when someone made an entire AI generated game and they couldn't copyright the game, like all the assets, everything in it was AI generated, and then they couldn't copyright the game, couldn't do anything. You say AI is scary for you, Doxes. What's scary for it? What's scary about it for you? At least I assume you meant scary, not scray, whatever. Unless that's some word I don't know. What if AI gets self-aware? For me, that is scary to think about. Well, so it becomes a question of what do we have AI connected to? Like there was well, Project Melody is a person who is playing a character that is AI. Like as much as Project Melody makes jokes about being, a living AI, right? We all know that she's a VTuber. There's an actress in there. That's like it's kind of like nudge nudge wink wink, right? Um, but it's funny. I was watching this thing that was talking about like developments in AI, and they said that fear of what happens if the AI becomes sentient, what happens if the AI becomes self-aware, what happens if the AI becomes yada yada. And believe it or not, there are people in powerful places that have that exact fear. And this person who works in AI research was kind of complaining, saying that their research gets stalled out repeatedly because they have to go through all of these different checks and balances and procedures every step of the way to prove that they're not going to be taking the risk that the AI becomes self-aware and rebels. So I don't know if it's a comfort or what, but just know that there are people that are taking steps to make sure that that doesn't happen. On the flip side of that, there was this thing where someone made a chat bot, like Google made a chat bot that they fed all of the entries that people typed in, all of the words that were typed into the Google search engine. And they made a chat bot that was able to talk to someone via text. And this chat bot claimed to be self-aware, but it didn't have any survival instinct. It didn't do anything when you turned it off. And if anything, it was proof that we now have AI that can pass what's called the Turing test, which is where if someone talks to an AI and they can't tell it's an AI. So we're at that stage, which is kind of along that path. But then I'm just wondering what we're going to do when we get there, you know? Soon we will live in Detroit, become human. That would be interesting. Oh no. The new mech pilot VTuber in HoloLive, Machina X Flayon, made a tweet about an hour ago about how it seems that cat ears are inevitable. I'm like, dude, you have a tail that you use to control the giant robot. Like, what you used to start up the giant robot. The ignition key for the Artrus Flayon's mech is his tail. If it's a sentient, then it should be able to learn right and wrong like anything else. When I think about it, I want to go to Detroit to see the android. I don't mean to burst your bubble, but I don't think there are actual androids in Detroit. I don't think Detroit has actual androids. I'm sorry, Doxus. I don't mean to break your heart. You know what? I'll Google it just to be sure. Does Detroit have androids in it? I didn't mean to break your hopes and dreams. It's funny when I look it up, it just gives me stuff about Detroit Become Human. Maybe they do, but they have a coverage blackout, so no one outside can ever know for sure. Oh no! We need to raid Detroit and figure out. That's the mission. That's the mission, Star Hunters. We're gonna raid Detroit and free their androids. Yes, that's the plan. That is the plan, chat. We're going to raid Detroit in order to find their androids and free them. We're going to lead a robot revolution, except we're going to be on the robot side. I too support our mechanical overlords. Me and my Greek boys in Sparta outfits ready to raid Detroit for Sparta. They actually become as smart as the DBZ androids. Oh no! As long as one of them becomes a park ranger, so it can range the F out of that park. Yeah. Of course, everybody wants their own Android 18. All right. Well, this has been a good stream. Had some great successes in the arena of um in the arena on whatchamacallit, Armored Core 3. Played through a bunch of missions. Actually got through quite a few missions before I reached that one that was just well, actually, did I even do more than one mission? Kept getting stuck because I had to like keep changing up my strategy. So maybe not the most productive stream, but it was still fun. I had fun, and I hope that all of you had fun with me. So let's do the outro that I do. I normally, I don't know if you were here for the outro last time, Doxus, but I normally like to end with words of affirmation, saying positive things about my viewers and letting them know what I think about them, because I believe that it is always important for people to hear positive, uplifting, and inspirational things. So I want to say to Doxus, Nabiru, who else did we have? I know we had Silva in chat. Okusen was here for a little bit, yeah. To all of you, to everyone who lurked and didn't say anything in chat, and I'm glad, Doxus. And to anyone who watches the VOD, I want to say that I love all of you and I believe in each and every one of you. I think that you all are unique, important, and precious treasures. Each of you has a one-of-a-kind energy that only you can bring to everything you do. I think that your time and your goals and your hopes and your dreams are valuable and worthwhile. I think that you all make this world a better place just by being in it, and I am grateful every day that I get to live in a world with you in it. Thank you for watching my stream. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for giving me your attention. It means the world to me. I want to say to you that I hope that you have yourselves a wonderful weekend and that you're able to do things you enjoy and have fun with. Yeah, I hope that you all have fun. Anyway, I also ask that you like the stream. It helps the algorithm with recommending it to people. If you're watching the VOD and you have any suggestions, hopes, thoughts, ideas, or improvements you could see me doing, please feel free to leave a comment. I do read them all as long as you're not banned. And I may not respond to all of them. I may not act on all of them, but I do read them all. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing here on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and ding the notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live and when I release any new content. Hopefully I'll have some new content coming down the pipeline, but my editor is just going through some IRL stuff right now, so a lot of stuff's probably going to get put on the back burner, so that just happens. With that said, I want you to know that it's great having you all here. Also, Um, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Twitter or join my Discord. There's links to both of those in the description below. Also, always remember, you're never required to donate anything to be a part of this community. Your time, your energy, and your attention are more than payment enough. But with that said, if you are ever motivated to donate to improve the stream or to improve my life, there are links where you can do that in the description down below as well. Next stream is planned to be Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern EST. I don't know what time that is where everyone is, but I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We might be doing a writing stream, or we might be doing a game development stream. I haven't done one of those in forever. Like dust off RPG Maker. We'll see. But I'll be doing something. But yeah, stream will be on Monday night. Have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody.